Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome to next week now when we say goodbye to this Shabbat and we take a look ahead at this coming Shabbat. But first we sing about how wonderful it is to be sitting together as brothers and sisters and family. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Gam yachad. Gam yachad. So this Shabbat, I may have mentioned, you may have read in the Shabbat message that I wrote. This Shabbat marks 25 years since my bar mitzvah Torah portion of Mitzorah. 25 years since I was the bar mitzvah boy up there reading it. But we're bidding adieu to that, and believe it or not, we're already almost at Passover. At Pesach. So we have a special reading coming up next week, because right now we are usually technically for all these Torah portions in the book of Leviticus. But this next Shabbat is Passover, and so there's a special reading for the first day of Pesach when it is Shabbat. And so we are going back to the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 21 through 51. And that's the same for the triennial year reading as well. So that's the full reading. And it is a very special part that you've probably heard of. You've probably seen depicted in movies. And that is the Israelites sacrificing a lamb and putting lamb's blood on the door to signify to God that they are Israelites. They are not Egyptians, so that they are spared from the angel of death. Or whatever this destructive force is that comes around at Passover time. And the Haftarah, if you want to look at the Haftarah, is in the book of Joshua. So the book of Joshua is the first book of after the Torah. So Deuteronomy ends and then it continues in Joshua. And Joshua is the one who succeeds Moses and leads us into the land of Israel to conquer the land of Israel. And so in the book of Joshua, the Haftarah is chapter 5, verse 2 through chapter 6, verse 1. And it includes the Israelites in the generation of Joshua as their leader, the Israelites now observing Passover in the wilderness before they are settled. So in the Torah itself, we receive all of that instruction about how to observe the festival of Passover. And now in Joshua, we're seeing the first descendants actually doing that. So if you want to take a look at those, you can take a look at those. Remember, we're having a first night Seder here Friday night. We're also having a shortened service that will be live streamed. That will be at 4:30 p.m. Usually we have Shabbat services at 6:30 p.m. But we have to be able to do it before we do the Seder. So that will be at 4:30 p.m. this Friday. And so you can catch that. So with that, I think we're ready to say goodbye to Shabbat. The way we say goodbye to Shabbat is by singing our melody written by Debbie Friedman of blessed memory. And we sing the Havdalah blessings. And something I pointed out before, and I'll point out again, is that the blessings, the order of the blessings, work upwards on our face, our senses on our face. And this is kind of important because it reminds us that Shabbat is a time of ascension. It's a time of spiritual ascension. And so we continue ascending and ascending when we're ending Shabbat all the way to the very end, all the way to the very thought that we have now ended Shabbat. So we'll sing together if you know it, and we will do these blessings together. Ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. Okay, the first blessing is over the wine. It's our sense of taste. And Jews always say a blessing over wine to sanctify a day and to rejoice. So we join in together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai. We move up our face to our noses, our sense of smell, and we smell the spices that remind us that we hope to have a sweet new week. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. And we have our twisted candle representing the different streams of Judaism all coming together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh. We moved up, we see this light, and the shadow cast on our hand from the flame represents the rest of the week, and the light from the candle represents the light of Shabbat. And now we move even further up our faces into our minds with the thought of the ending of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Listen for the sizzle. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai lai lai, ya lai lai. And now a song for peace. We ask that Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, comes and tells us it is now a time of peace on earth. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera Yamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Im Mashiach ben David, Im Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. And on Shabbat we say Shabbat Shalom, and when we're done with Shabbat we say Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov. May gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. And so for those now who have stayed up a little later, or maybe are about to go to bed, we end with a Shema, asking God to watch over us, and Hashkivenu. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. And for those of you again who are about to go to sleep, we end with Hashkivenu, asking God to watch over us. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week. And Laila Tov, may you have a good night. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you